this is getting out of hand, bro.
Are we having fun yet?
Dejounte Murray is a literal video game character now. It is getting out of hand. We definitely got to talk about something in particular that Doug McDermott said about him. But before we do, okay, just skip over this if you already know. All right, just skip over it. But I'll be giving away this Dejounte Murray City Edition jersey this month. We'll be doing it on Friday. I do it every single month for patron and YouTube members. So if you guys want to support the channel while also entering a monthly giveaway, all you have to do is just become a YouTube or patron member. Link in the description for that. Only $2 per month. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Let's get into this. All right, so we're talking about this in particular. So this was tweeted by Tom Orsborn. I hope I say that right. Okay. No triple dub for Murray, but oh, what a game with 19 points and 10 assists. This is actually the past game. And I just found this quote interesting. It's kind of like a video game for him right now. Doug McDermott said he can pick and choose when he needs to score, when he needs to get other guys going, and he's got a great feel for all of it. I have to say this about Dejounte Murray, okay? He literally, and I mean literally, has changed his playing style for the better in the past couple of seasons. I have been getting on to Dejounte Murray for a very long time because I have never been a huge fan of him being the point guard. You guys know this. I was known as the Dejounte Murray hater, but I don't hate him, but I was known as that. And one thing in particular that I never really cared for was his playmaking ability. I never thought that he facilitated well. Sometimes he rushed on his shots, just didn't make good decisions overall. But now it seems like he's finally slowed down and he's becoming more and more of a traditional point guard. And while him being a traditional point guard, he can still add in his flavor of things that he was really great at doing initially, as far as the defense, mid-range shooting, everything. So I really like what I'm seeing from Dejounte Murray. Now, I won't sit back and say that he's just untradeable, because I don't believe that. I don't think any franchise thinks of it that way. I think if you have good talent on your team, unless they're like superstar like LeBron James or something, for the most part, you're going to be tradable in a certain situation. You give them the right situation, they'll trade you. But I will say this, he's impressed me. I'm really loving what I'm seeing from Dejounte. So let's just look at some stats, man. And first glance, I think some people might not think that these points are very impressive, but keeping in mind that he is a point guard and keeping in mind that most of these games, he didn't shoot more than 22, 23 times. Now, initially, you can see at the beginning, I just want to look at this month, this January month, because this is where I said, okay, I'm on board. As you can see here, he attempted 21 against the Celtics, 23, 22, 19, 26, 23, 17, 16, 20, 20, 14, 15. But what's most impressive of all this, okay? What's most impressive of all this is the fact that I feel as if his field goal percentage has been better than I expected. Now, one thing that obviously he's not good at, because some people say like, oh, he's just average at it, or he's like, yeah, he's kind of okay at it. I will say that, you know, the biggest flaw in his game, I don't think he's a good three-point shooter, like at all. I think that he's a fairly poor three-point shooter, but you can make up for that when you're getting so many steals a game, which is ridiculous. 3 3 2 2 3 3 3 1 1 3. I mean, those are instant points in and of itself. And then on top of it, when you're getting, you know, a few blocks, not a lot, but mainly assists as the point guard, a lot of things that he's doing other than three-point shooting is making up for it. Now, in today's NBA, will he be able to become a superstar or anything like that? I don't know. I don't know if not being able to shoot threes consistently as a point guard, you'll be able to be a superstar in this league. But will he be an all-star? At this point, I'm completely convinced that he should be an all-star. Depending on who makes it as an all-star, I'll either sit back and say, wow, he was completely snubbed, or I'll say, that was a tough one. But I'm not going to sit back and ever say that he shouldn't be an all-star. I think that he's proven it this season that at the very least, he should be an all-star. And look at my cat. She agrees too. You agree with me? Oh, she's leaving. I don't. She's doing something. But anyways, all right, so let's go ahead and look at some other stuff. So I wanted to just look at January, But the reason why I was really holding off, because some people, in the past like couple months got onto me for saying that I wasn't sure whether or not he was going to be an all-star. Well, it came down to this, to be honest with you. Even though we were winning decently well in December, his numbers, I just didn't think they were very impressive. It was just that inconsistency, that continuous inconsistency that we saw all season long, basically. But the month of December was where I really was like, I don't know, guys. His aggressiveness kind of, mitigated quite a bit. He wasn't as aggressive. And then, as you can see, I mean, we got some 6 points, 10 points, 10 points, 16. Then we got 9. And the only games in which he went over 19 points was 4 games over 19 points in the whole month of December. And to me, that's just not good enough. And I think that some of the other things aren't going to be able to make up for that. Now, his 3-point percentage was better in that time frame, but it was just, the main thing for me was just the inconsistency. It was just too much inconsistency all around from him. But the month of January, he's been on a mission. And I think that maybe all this all-star talk has made him a little angry and has caused him to play more like a video game character. So overall, man, I just want to say that I want to give Dejounte Murray more praise than I do sometimes. I know that I'm a little hard on him, but overall, this season, I haven't had a lot to complain about. I had a lot to complain about, but when it comes to him, I had nothing to complain about. So keep doing your thing, Dejounte Murray, man. I love seeing it. We love seeing it. And yeah, hopefully he will be an all-star eventually. All right, I'll catch you guys later, man. Until next time, deuces.